So, see if that helps. Is that too bright? Oh my. Hi, welcome to my channel. Talking all things hot toys, anything vintage to modern. So see how we get on today. Move myself. I'm not very professional at this. I need to. Yeah, so I've had a bit of a move around here. I've only got one unit now. Got my hot toys there. Got my male hot toys down there, female there. 670s figures, Toy Story stuff up there. Yeah, it's been a eventful week here in the UK. Loads of sport events. Was watching a lot of that from the football last day of the season from both men and women, and also the big fight, Tyson Fury versus Usyk. That was brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Certainly well worth staying up to watch that. So this channel is like basically today talking about anything, what you've got coming in, going out, bit of interaction of what we like in our hobby. I haven't had any new figures in, but hopefully I'll get one or two in soon, mainly female ones. So I'm looking for a few female Star Wars figures. But if you've got anything new coming in or want to share your channel, just write it in the messages for people to find eventually. It'd be helpful. And if you haven't done so already, please press the like button. It means a lot to the channel. And also, subscribe if you want to. I'm very pleased with. I've had another, I think it's 70 subscriptions in the last 5 weeks. So I'm at 600 now at last count. So that's pretty good. So thank you very much to everybody who subscribed to the channel. It is just me. And yeah, I'm just waiting to see if anyone comes on, then we can talk toys, vintage toys, hot toys. So say I've had a move around. I've only got one garage shelf there now. Got my female hot toys. I might need to work on the lighting because that one at the top's a bit bright, but and I've got my male ones on the shelf below. So yeah, it's been quite a nice week. Gone by very quickly. So at last count, I've got 600 subscribers. So I'm very happy about that. That anybody who's decided to, join me with my waffles on a. I don't know if I can. I don't really want to move my camera too much. I've got my male hot toys. You just about see them down there. Yeah. So there's been quiet, as far as I can see on the. There's a bit of controversy over the Christian Bale new head sculpt. It's all right. It makes him look very old. I'll give it that. I've got the Batman Begins one, and that does me. I don't need. They were talking about it on the One Figure Focus Monday live stream. Brilliant. Starts between 8 and half 8, and yeah, that's a pretty cool channel. They always have a great laugh, and I really look forward to Mondays when it's on. So yeah, if you want to go and catch them on a Monday, that's 8 to half 8 British Standard Time or Greenwich Mean Time here in the UK. And yeah, so if anyone wants to, I've got my drink as well because I always get thirsty, especially when I talk a lot. Anyone wants to tell me what they got coming in or going out, means a lot. Yeah, it's been quite a busy week really. What with work and I've been doing a lot of the garden at the back of the house. It needed it. And, I pre-ordered the Artisan Loki. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Is that the one with where the wings come right out and light up? Because people were saying about if they were going to if they light up or they don't light up. But it does look good. Some of the artisans look better than others. But yeah, the Batman one. How many Batmans can you have in your collection? That's what. So have you opened up your what was the one? Oh yeah, the Multiverse Scarlet Witch. Have you opened that one up? Pretty good. So I always have my one. Well, it's kind of regular on a Tuesday. I do try to do it on a Tuesday and Friday, not regular. I got my new Asus handheld today. I really like that because I mean I'm fidget, so I like to be different rooms. So having a console sometimes is a bit awkward. So I bought myself a Asus handheld, which wow, I can't believe you've not opened it. It's unbelievable. Mind you, I do know a lot of collectors, as I say on the 1/6 Focus channel. Ian's had like 6 figures behind his head for over 2 weeks, and he hasn't opened his either. These weeks ago, I can't believe we're going into June. Not that long. That'd be. I've still got my Scarlet Witch. She's alright. I like my Wonder Vision one. I'm trying to think what other news was there. Was the Christian Bale head sculpt that caused quite a bit of a talking point. And it comes with the armory, but I'm not bothered about it. It does look good, but I mean, the heads look like they've been stretched. I think anyway, and it's very grey in it. The likeness is alright, but when you see, the problem is that are you going to have it with the unmasked head or the head? If it's Batman, you normally have the mask on, don't you, or the cowl? So yeah, so like it's been a busy week all round really. So I'm tired from work because that's always been a bit crazy. So it's nice to just get and talk about toys. As I say, the one I'm picking up is the one from Boba Fett, the female Shayon, the Asian actress. She looks good. I was going to pick up the one from the Ahsoka series. You know, the female who fights. Forgotten her name now. That one looks pretty good. But that's pretty expensive at the moment. I will look it up once I finish this. So in my basket, I do have the one from Book of Boba Fett. I've got Nebula, and I've got Sister from Black Panther. I'm terrible with names. I can remember faces. After I open the Scarlet Witch, or I get another. I haven't been busy this week. After I open the Scarlet Witch, it will be a long time before I get another figure. Well, you got the Loki, haven't you? So if anyone pops in, if they'd like to press the like button, it would mean a lot to me. Or the subscribe if you haven't already. Just say 600 subscribers to me is amazing. You know. And I haven't really lost a lot of subscribers lately either. Normally they go up and down, but I hope we've got the space for the Loki. You know? Because there's only a few Marvel villains up for pre-order right now, which are the video game, Venom, and Krang. Alright. Well, you're not getting either of them. See, that's why I like this kind of open chat, because I learn things. So I do have a few. I mean, most of mine are heroes. Which is funny enough, because I do like the villains. Even Darth Vader's a hero, really. But yeah. See, I've not seen them though, to be honest. Yeah, I'm quite lucky because there's about 4 or 5 figures I want. I still want Padme, but this is going to be a long time. She's going to come up, and then the bidding's always when I haven't got any dosh or money, as in the UK. But, I'll definitely be getting Venom. Yeah. So the Venom, they did another Venom, didn't they? But I found it very clicky. Like the joints, you could see. I'm sure it's the one where you can see all the joints when you're moving, a bit like the Hulk. You know, like just around the shoulders and that. I see them in other people's collections. I didn't mind the Venom films, but I'm not really a huge fan. I don't really know enough about the character, to be honest. Well, how tall is he going to be, though? Is he going to be like 19 inches or something? Thanks for popping in, whoever you are. If you want to stay, put in the chat what you're collecting, what you like. Press the like button if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost anything. Be really helpful. As I say, I want this kind of channel not to have a formation of anything, but you know, like interaction, because that's what I enjoy about the hobby. So, like mainly the Hot Toys side, I'm collecting the female figures now. Got a few males, but that's kind of I want a Predator, but you can't have everything all in one go. Get too expensive, and they're prone to peeling, I think, as well. So, video game, wow. That's like a size of that's taller than a NECA 18-inch figure, isn't it? That's massive. You can have them in a cabinet or outside the cabinet. I wouldn't know how you could display it. 20.8 inches. That's well torn. Is it going to fall over, or do you reckon it'll stand all right? A bit stale. Yeah, my Module case next to Carnage. Yeah, see, I like Carnage more than Venom. I don't know why. I can't really explain it. That's how I find Venom to be very. I don't know how you would do a good Venom. Have they done a Venom from the movie? I can't, that's what I'm saying. I don't really know. You know the. I was going to say Tom Holland. I meant got Blaine. Tom Hardy. Have they done a Tom Hardy Venom? Because I don't really know about much about Venom. But the one I saw before, as I say, looked very, like bending it, looked like it'd be an issue. So would you kind of see the Scarlet Witch in WandaVision? She was bad, was she? But in Multiverse, she was. So I don't know if you class her as a hero or villain. So to me, she's like, I don't know. Yeah, they did two of them. One then comes with Tom Hardy. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Are you only going to have is that one Venom you're going to have? You got the older Venom. Yeah, I think I've seen that half sculpt. It looked quite good. It is really weird. It's like I don't have any of the Tom Hardy Venoms, but if I find it for steal, I will probably pick them up. But it's not a priority. No, I can understand that. It's like I don't really like the Bane. Everyone goes about how the Bane figure's really great. I'm not really a big Bane fan either. So I look like I'm falling asleep, but I'm not. I'm just chilling. The reason I'm doing it this time is obviously I have to start work at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Payment is extremely tempting. Looks great. What, the new one? That's what I'm saying. I don't really know. Does it come with a jacket? Does the jacket peel? And the fake leather? I did have a custom one someone made, and that was pretty good, but I just didn't need Bane in my collection. But they do need to do an awful more villains, whether DC or Marvel. They keep like doing the same figures all the time. Well, that's what I find when because as I say, I watch a lot of Hot Top channels. And a lot of time it's just the same figures. And I was talking to my son about that today. We both agreed that The Dark Knight was the best out of the three. I mean, number 3 showed a promise, but it just got a bit wishy-washy. I think, anyway. Like the daughter being the main villain, and Bane kind of got run over by Catwoman. It's a bit of an anticlimax. I think Tom Holland played a great character, but I just I couldn't work it out him in the film. But there you go. Everyone's different on it. That's what makes collecting and watching films. It's like me and my missus went to see Planet of the Apes. You know, we both loved that. Thought it was a good movie, but anyway, I'm not worried if I never watch it again. And I'm a big Planet of the Apes fan. I want to get a Zero 12-inch. I had one before and I sold it. They're quite Sideshow collectibles. But, my battery actually. Oh, it is. But my battery was dying. It's very strange. From what I can tell, they're more like movies planned out of Planet of the Apes. Eventually we'll get the point where the original. See, when I watched this one, it felt very much like the first film. Because the humans weren't in it very much. They were like, running through the cornfields and getting chased through the water and that, which reminded me of the first film. And they had a doll in it as well. Yeah, it is kind of cool. I mean, I did enjoy it, but I found like the models of the actual characters were very similar to the ones that it said it was generations after. But I kept seeing Caesar, and I kept seeing the other characters like I've seen in the other films. I know they used some of the CG they used before, so I read anyway. So I mean, it was a good watch. We was watched in the cinema. It was a good watch, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too old. Imagine if they did a Artisan Sierra. I'd buy that, but they won't ever because there's not many people like Planet of the Apes. Not as because they tried it with NECA, didn't they? They were going to make loads of figures with NECA, and then they had to give up because no one was buying them or wanted them. Yeah, when we went, there was only 50 people in the cinema. Probably not even that. Which is a real shame because I'd actually like going to the pictures to see my films. But I guess times change. There's a lot of people aren't doing pre-ordering now on Hot Toys, aren't they? Because they keep pushing the dates back, or when people just, if you're waiting for a year for a figure, you probably forget it's coming. There you go. I'm not an expert. I'm just somebody who likes talking geeky stuff. My missus still likes Harry Potter, Funko Pops. Anything Harry Potter, and I don't mind. I prefer the last 3 films, but have you always collect Marvel villains? You don't collect the heroes. You just collect the villains. You've got 50 odd. I didn't even know there was 50 villains, but I know you've got more than one of certain characters, haven't you? I think, if I remember correctly. It's like just trying to think of anything else Hot Toys related I've heard about. Christian Bale. I'll probably go off and I'll go, oh yeah. There was this one, that one. So it's not, as I say, it's not as they have been pre-ordering the limited figures. For what characters? Like Marvel villains or Planet of the Apes? If it was Planet of the Apes, I've not heard anything. I'd have to go and have a look. But as I say, we have more of a limited market here in the UK. It's mainly eBay, or we don't really have a lot of, like you have like loads of toy stores and that over in your neck of the woods, but here it's like hit or miss, and mainly it's vintage toys. Oh, you don't really go to like a toy shop like sells Action Man and stuff like that, and they've got hundreds of Hot Toys. If they do, it's only at like NEC in Birmingham, or I don't think. I know we have Forbidden Planet, but it's very hit or miss over here. We used to have a big one around, like where I live, and it closed down. Just went online. It's like going in there. But the one I know locally now is very small. Don't change it around much. It's more anime now. It's alright if you like anime like my son, but like for me, it's not. When you get a lot more toys for Christmas and birthdays. How tall is actually his bad record of making Marvel films? Hot Toy exactly had a bad record of making Marvel films. Been so many that they shown but never released. Yeah, that's true. I've seen a lot of that. But they used to do that with a lot of vintage toys as well, like G.I. Joes. Like show them in catalogues. Or over here in the UK, it was Action Force or Action Man. They show them in the catalogue, but they never went into production. That's why people like getting the catalogues, just to see them. I think Hot Toys are just the same, really, isn't it? They're just like scared of releasing. I don't know, because you collect them. Is there any Marvel villains that you would actually want them to make that they haven't done, or be interested? Because, as I say, most of that information about Marvel villains I'm getting from you on here. Excuse me, and then I'll go and look them up after. Is that 51 figures you got now? Because if you had 50 before. What's your favourite villain then? I don't know if I've asked you that. Like Marvel villain. Do you only like Marvel villains, or what about other villains from other toy lines like DC, or do you only collect Hot Toys? Yeah, I just think they're scared of doing anything. Whether it's statues, Hot Toys shown yellow. Oh, right, okay. I've actually heard of them. Yeah, and I bet they haven't released them or not gonna. So you just. Oh, love it, and then Submariner. Yeah. So do you stick mainly with the Hot Toys, or do you like the? It's hard to say. Is that Hot Toys or is that In Arts? I can never know. Was In Arts complete? I know In Arts is Queen Studios or part of them. I get very confused sometimes when not because there's loads of videos on YouTube about people, like in America and that they have like chat channels like every other day, even like the same YouTubers. But obviously we don't have that bulk of an item. Well, you have to import them and they get very expensive to the UK. It's a shame they don't release all these other figures, really, because it'd be just interesting for the hobby to see, how many times you're going to go, there's a Batman. Before I decided to collect Hot Toys, I'm almost collect Hot Toy Joker figures. I'm just trying to think of, because there's not been that many. What do you mean, like loads of different ones of the Joker? Because there's not been that. There's the 66 Joker, the 89 Joker, Jack Nicholson. You've had the Joker movie, and obviously Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight. What do you think about the Joker figures they're bringing out now? Then, the In Arts one. See, I just collect Hot Toys only because that's what I know, and I don't really like rooted hair. I like sculpted hair. So rooted hairs, unless you're a trained hairdresser. Yeah, I would love to. Hot Toys Kingpin figure. Oh yeah, I love that TV series. It's the only one. It's only. I don't think I was that keen on season 2, but season 1 and 3 with the Kingpin. I thought it was brilliant. Such a strong character. And you definitely need to. Do you think you'll ever stray from Hot Toys and just buy in arts figures? I know a lot of people do, but I don't know. I'm just going to stick with Hot Toys. So that's what I know. They're more regularly available in the UK. I think in arts would be like very expensive to get over here. To be honest, yeah, I like the Daredevil series. That was good. I found the secretary who became the detective. She got a bit annoying in some parts, but then that was her character in the TV show. Yeah, same. I only collect Hot Toys. Yeah. So Artisan is Hot Toys because they've got the character of Jack Sparrow, haven't they? From what other ones? Jack Sparrow. God. Is the Loki one? Is that an Artisan? Did he come? So his Artisan means it was rooted hair, or just like comes with more. That's what I'm saying. I need collect. Yes, Hot Toys figures. Usual rooted hair. His Artisan. Yeah. Right, I got you now. Because like when I watch other channels, they're always like, they're talking about Artisan and then they're talking about in arts and then they're back to Hot Toy. Queen Studio all does. Yeah, yeah, because they did the Joker. Heath Ledger, the one with is it the prison cell? Yeah, Artisan is just all rooted hair. Yeah, see, I learned something. Must take an awful lot of. I wonder if that started all this rooted hair stuff from Queen Studios doing their busts. Where they did like Wonder Woman and all that. Like, they did that with rooted hair, silicone, glass eyes, and that. I believe. I wonder if like Hot Toys took that on board and went, "Oh, we'll do our own version, like the Artisan version." The figures. I must admit, the Jack Sparrow looks good. Oh, Loki with rooted hair. I have seen pictures of it, but I didn't realise. I know sometimes you can get one that's sculpted and the other one that's rooted, because they did that with the Robert Pattinson one, didn't they? Yeah. I did enjoy that film as well, but I don't need a Robert Pattinson Batman in my collection. I just stick with. I try to keep, mainly cost. I don't know how people can afford to have 400 Hot Toys in their collection. What time is it? Oh, not too bad. But if anyone watches this on the replay, please consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I really want a hot to make a Winter Soldier. And the Winter Soldier artisan needs an update badly. His whole outfit eventually, yeah, it's true. Because I was saying about the Star Wars ones, like some of the outfits look alright. I said they should just do like new head sculpts. Yeah, but they won't do that because they won't make no money. But I'm not in that category of upgrading. Though I do like Princess Leia, but I'm not seeing the figure that I like of her yet. I've seen quite a few of them, but that's a problem with these figures, isn't it? Because they're high-end collectibles, I don't know why they make them material where they start flaking and they start falling apart, unstitching, breaking. It's very expensive. I mean, you think how long that Anakin Darkside's been out, and it's still over £500 in the UK, which I think is quite a lot. No. The Hot Toys new Indiana Jones figure. Yeah. If anything calls that for real leather, it's that. But what ones are they making of the Indiana Jones one? Is it from the latest movie, or are they going backwards to the Raiders and those films? Because it'd be interesting to see what head sculpts they come up. No, I like Indiana. I like the originals, the 3 original films. I always remember that story of Harrison Ford saying he was going to do all his own stunts, and then the stuntman turned around and said, "Well, if you do that, so I'm going to be out of a job and I won't get paid." So I remember Harrison Ford saying, "Right, that's fair enough." It's true, though, isn't it? Really, I think the stuntmen rely on people to. I just wonder because Marvel's like very quiet at the moment. I wonder what new film they're going to come out with after that horrible Miss Marvel one. Oh, that was terrible, that film. I don't normally rant about films, but when they started dancing and it might be just me. I mean, I only like the Thor Thunder movie because Love and Thunder because of obviously Natalie Portman in it. And I think we've got 2 figures of her now. We never had one. Got one from that film, and now we've got Padme from Attack of Clones. That's quite. I need to look them up, really. I'm talking myself into buying more figures now. That's the way the hobby is, isn't it? It's escapism from reality. So I'm all right with figures coming like out from old movies as long as they do a good job. Sometimes I think they just do a 2.0 or 3.0 because they know people are just going to buy the same figures. But only time will tell, won't it? what they come out with now. They're running out of ideas for making movies, so they might run out of ideas for Hot Toys. I do wonder sometimes if the kids are going to be bothered about Hot Toys the way they are about everything else. If it ain't digital, they don't normally want to deal with it. So I wonder, like I know when I go, that no one's going to want these figures because they'd only mean something to me. So it's quite strange, really. I don't really know, but it seems like Hot Toys will be making less rich figures, especially the fact of cancelling 2 figures. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Because it wasn't it the first time they've ever done it? Because the Flash one, but a lot of people were saying they were going to buy all the other Flash ones, but now they're not going to get the bright, even though they're the same figure. They're doing the Flash, but they're not doing him as a young lad, like younger, or back in time. Yeah, that baby scene at the beginning of the Flash was quite strange. It's a very strange movie, really. I didn't think he played bad Flash in it, but I thought the movie was a bit. All people were worried about is the fact that Michael Keaton's Batman got killed in it. Why is that not plugged in? Ah. Oh, there you go then. I was wondering why my battery was running. It was because I hadn't got it plugged in. Silly me. Water. I'll drink anyway. See, that's what I wanted this channel to be about. It's like people coming on and telling me, like, I'm not a Flash person. I'm a very basic person, and sometimes things go over my head. But like when someone explains it to me, I learn things, and that's what I like doing. So just trying to figure what other figures they've got coming out this year. Aragon's in arts, I believe. I think they're doing Aragon. But I'm not sure what's coming out this year, to be honest. It's quite weird when I come on and people come on here and look and go, well, that's a strange channel, and they're off like within seconds. But that's the way it goes. I'm trying to think of a figure actually that I want them to make. Like you said about the 2 from Marvel. That, there's one that Hot Toys haven't. Did Hot Toys do a Storm figure? Or was it a third party company? sure, to be honest. I don't ever remember seeing. I'm going to put my. I think that's it. Oh yeah, that was it. No, they've not done a stop. Yeah, I don't think they've done a stop. I don't know why. Have they not done a lot of X-Men Hot Toys? You'd think Storm would be quite a popular character. I like Storm, you know. So now I've got myself thinking, like, have they done a lot of X-Men figures? I think they only done Wolverine, yeah. That's what I mean. So they've not done is it Mysterio? Not Mysterio. Magneto? I don't know. Because there's a big following for X-Men. Is it just a market they're not bothered about, or the license they can't get? I don't know. I have to look that one up now. I've got my curiosity. I know they've done Wolverine, but then like a lot of places do third party do figures. Well, to be honest, when I've ever got a third party one, they've not been that great. So I kind of stick there. I did buy them, and then I just got rid of them. It's quite weird though, because I bought Crazy Toys figures, and they're more like statues. But the Suicide Squad Harley is really quite good. I didn't really want to go down the statue route, to be honest. Just keeping an eye on the time. Oh, well, you would think they'd untap market, wouldn't you? Do Marvel. Is X-Men Is X-Men? See, I get very confused because does X-Men come under Fox or does it come under? No, because the comics were Marvel comics. I don't know. As I say, I need to go and have a look. Hot Toys has a side branch called Hono Studio. Comic book. Are they the same company who've done the Wolverine? Is that the one where you can actually put the comic in the back of the stand of the figure? I think that's Hono Toys because they've done the Wolverine. But then I don't collect comic related figures. Mine are all movie or TV show, but mainly movie. Oh God. It's hard to know, really. Isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure they're. Yeah, the one that did the comic for Wolverine, where you could slip them. I think the Hot Toys will start pumping out X-Men into. Ooh. Is that going to happen then, or is that just you hoping that they're going to be mixing them up? It's like Fantastic Four then, because they're Fox. I know they're in Marvel. It's strange what characters they don't actually make, like the Thing, and be interesting. But there again, it's the risk in it. If they're not going to risk making figures that they're scared they're not going to sell, but everything's at risk in life. Fantastic Four. Yeah, I know it's Marvel, but I don't think they made any figures of them either. MCU. Yeah. Crazy. Now we're going around and looking now to see what figures. If they make any. Well, they don't seem to make any announcements. It's all Star Wars or Batman or. I don't even know. Marvel, do they actually release? I know Scarlet Witch they've done from the Fantastic Four. Like they have to release some more. Yeah. Yeah. Then, but what ones would they use though for the Fantastic Four? Because it's been quite a while since there was a film, isn't it? Excuse me. Tell I'm getting ready for my bed. There's a point though. They said if Hot Toys ain't going to make all the figures for not one line, they'd have to make pretty much quite a lot of X-Men. There's quite a lot of characters. Be interested if they did a Professor X. The one from Patrick Stewart. That's what I think I've been filmed right now. Oh well. I quite like Fantastic Four. Just well, I'm going to go now, mate. Thank you for joining me regular on a Tuesday and maybe a Friday. It does mean a lot. If we can get a few more people in, like talking about their stuff, you won't have to listen to me to waffle for an hour. But I really do appreciate it. So if anyone else watches on replay, please subscribe and like it. Or just coming on the live stream. It would mean a lot. So take care everyone, and I'll see you Friday.